After having a multi-day run, XELA stock pulls back today, Exela Technologies Inc. But before we jump into this chart, I want to state to all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And all I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. And I can't thank you enough by hitting that thumbs up. It lets me know you appreciate it very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, XELA stock, Exela Technologies Inc. We've been watching this one carefully. It had a multi-day run, and it actually hit a high today after the pre-market. It was very volatile and pulled back pretty hard. Now, this is where it starts becoming a situation where, is this a setback or a setup? Comment down below how you feel. A setback means that it's the start of a bearish turnaround that we're going to go lower, or it's a setup for the next bull run, guys. Like I always call it, a setup for the next bull run. These pullbacks are sometimes healthy if they're setups. That's why I'm asking you guys, what do you see? Do you see it as a setup, or do you see it as a setback? And I'm going to share with you guys what I'm seeing right now. So based off the chart, this is actually above, right, that support of 222, which is super important. We want to keep that in mind because that's the lowest point in this bearish run, and it's the lowest point after this reversal. And it's pivotal because that's where things started to turn around. There was some strength here in this consolidation. It ran up, right? And the question is now, is it going to do the same thing? It ran up, it pulled back, and then it consolidated. Ran up, pulled back, and then consolidated. Is that what's going to happen? That's the big question mark. The first thing I like to look for is there strength? Is there a consolidation forming? So if this starts to consolidate, that's a clear sign that this may be a setup for the next bull run. If there's some strength here and we don't go lower into more volatility of back and forth and things going crazy, right? We don't want it to go too fast up, too fast down, but if not, just show strength from where the run started, which was back here in the 260s, and stay a little bit above it. So that's the first sign. Now, if this is going to be a volatile setup, then this is going to just reverse from here and continue to reach newer highs and break through the resistance levels I'm about to talk about. But the question mark lies after that, how far up could it go from there? Or is it just going to be a one-time reversal and then it could be a big collapse to the downside? So I prefer to see strength, which is consolidation, before a run. We're going to have to see what happens, right? So the first thing is, what's the support? 296. If that gets broken through, this could be on its way down to newer lows, and the next support level will be down here at 280. I would watch and see if the bulls try to reappear and bring it back up, or if the bears are tearing this one down fairly fast. Now the first resistance level, this is an informal one. This is right here, the midway point, 322. The bulls would want to break through that, turn that into a support, and break upwards. And if that gets broken through, the next point of reference would be up here, the highest point of the bullish candlestick here in this consolidation before the fall, and that's 343, and that lines up with nearly yesterday's highs as well as one of the highs in today's pre-market. Now if that gets broken through, the most recent high is up here, is 354. The bulls definitely want to turn those into supports, break off of them, go higher, and then reach towards the goal of 404. And if you just want to round that down to $4, you can. $4 will be the next pivotal point, guys. That's what the bulls really want to break through and turn into a support to continue breaking upwards to newer highs and maintaining this momentum. If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with a friend so they could receive the insight as well. And I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys that's presenting itself as an opportunity, as well as the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you want to become part of that and you want to know what stocks I watch daily and live updates on what stocks I'm watching, as well as the members in the Discord group, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. Stay tuned. So the ticker symbol I want to share with you guys is one that I've talked about before, and I'm really liking the strength that it has, and if it continues to go lower, the opportunity is becoming even larger. So we're going to look at that chart in just a moment, but before we do, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord, and if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So here we are with BYSI, that was one of them, WHLR, and ATHE. Now BYSI turned out to be the home run of the day, but it didn't move like a typical stock would, right? Right after that bell, it got halted on the way down, and I stated that's a sign of major outflow. I will watch with caution, and I stated that it's moving pretty fast in the pre-market, and I was going to watch it for a possible pullback. If not, I wasn't going to touch it. So we are going to look at these charts here, how they reacted and how it went. And by the way, ATHE still gave us a nice 5 to 10% opportunity, which is a realistic expectation. But let's look at this home run here. So BYSI pulled back pretty hard towards the bell, jumped up a nice 5 to 10%, pulled back again, and just a matter of 30 minutes, it jumped up nearly 30 to 40%, pulled back down again, and it actually jumped up to a highest point of 40% plus, almost reaching 50% plus on the day. This was a phenomenal turnout, but it didn't move as fast as we typically would see a stock move, and it was very volatile, and it was falling pretty fast. As I stated, I was going to watch it with caution. It halted on the way down, jumped up, and continued to go lower, and then it started to pull back up, and it got halted here, pulled back down, and the rest of the day, it carried momentum. So very interesting stock, how it moved and how it played out. Now, WHLR, we started watching this one pretty early on in the pre-market. After jumping and pulling back at $4 it was sitting, it jumped up nearly almost 10%. It reached about a 5 to 10% opportunity, pulled back down, and took off for a highest point of 15% plus, guys. So if you want to know what stocks I watch daily and become part of the community with the other members and a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description, and we look forward to having you join us over at the Discord. So what's the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list? That's GNOG, Golden Nugget Online Gaming. This stock has been expanding, growing through the volatility. There's a lot of pressure pushing it to the downside, and earnings, right, is pretty positive for 2020. Now 2021, it's still pushing through for Q1. We're going to have to see if it can continue this positivity of growth and positive net income and earnings and revenue. And if that continues to grow, that will reflect at some point in the stock's price. That's something that I really like about the business model, as well as the stock is going lower again, right? It's been consolidating here with volatility between $11 and nearly $12 and some change. And now it's pulling back down, sitting at $11.37. And the lowest point that we've seen in this whole entire bearish run and bounce back up and where it's at now is down here at 10.09. So the lower this goes, the bigger the opportunity. And if you look up analysis price target ratings, they're pointing this one to the upside. And it's definitely something to do further due diligence on, further research to understand the company and what's so attractive about it. But just based off the technicals right now, forget about the fundamentals, but just the technicals in the chart, it's been showing strength even though it pulled upwards to almost $15 and pulled back down. It hasn't reached the 10s, and the closer it gets to $10, and if it even breaks below it, if we were to have a correction or a pullback in the overall markets, the opportunity is becoming even larger. As always, this is not financial advice. This is just me enlightening you guys on the stocks I'm watching and why I'm watching them. And if you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe and click that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Can't thank you enough. And as always, let's make some money.